What's point of view? So glad you want to know. Point of view is actually the voice of the story. Who is actually telling the story? Whose eyes is the story coming from? This year, we need to study third person point of view. It's very important that you listen to the following details. The story could be told from first, second, or third person point of view. There are lots of little clues to help you know which one. But this year, we are actually going to focus on third person point of view. Third person is when we have an outside narrator telling a story. Now, we are going to break it down because that outside narrator sometimes has lots of information to add, and sometimes they only have a little bit of extra information to add, and sometimes they have no information to add. Third person objective point of view is when I have the outside narrator telling the story about characters that they don't know much about. They're only telling a story about how the character looks, the things that they say, and the actions that those characters make. Find any internal thoughts or feelings in something that is written from third person objective point of view. When a story is told from third person limited point of view, the outside narrator has a little more information to give the readers. Not only does the narrator tell you about the way that the characters look, the way that the characters act, and the way that the characters speak, but it also tells you a little bit more about one of the characters. When we're talking from limited point of view, we find out that the narrator actually can tell you about the way one character is thinking and the way that one character is feeling. Nobody else, just one character's thoughts and feelings. That means I know the motivations and the thoughts and feelings of one of the characters now in my story. Leaves us with one more type of third person point of view to talk about. Okay. So the last one is third person omniscient. What that means is I have an outside narrator who knows about more than one character. It could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 10. It could be as many characters as there are in the story. But if the outside narrator knows about more than one, then we call it omniscient. When I say the outside narrator knows more about a character, what I mean is that it knows the motivations. What is that character thinking inside his head that the outside observer can't see? What is that character feeling in his heart that the outside characters cannot see or know? Let's review. So when I know very little about my characters, because the narrator only can tell me outside details, that's called objective point of view. When I know a little more about my characters, because I know what one character is thinking and what they're feeling and what their motivations are, that's called limited point of view. If I know what more than one character is thinking and how they're feeling and what their motivations are, then that is called omniscient point of view. So I'm out of here for today, but I'll be back soon.